Arbor out very soon, and not quite sure. I assume HiyA scouted this. I assume he scanned for this, but I still don't see him producing any Goliaths, despite that scout out there. He feels, okay, one scout. What's a one scout? I produced one Goliath. That's going to take care of the scout. No problem. But still a lot, very vulture heavy, already plenty of mines, already coming in at the natural expo, going to force even more mine clearing from these Dragoons and these observers. So just constantly annoying Cal, if nothing else. And Scout going to come into in here trying to pick off some civies, but turret in a very good position. Actually going to pick off an observer, but the Scout's just going to now harass the tanks as they fly in very close. Scout actually lost all of his shields, but still mostly safe other than that. He's just going to try to follow these. So slow. Damn, this Scout just so slow before he gets his upgrade. Darn it. Yeah, it's one of the bad things. They're very expensive units, and you need to give them a speed upgrade and a vision upgrade to make them useful. Probe there at the front. Whoa, careful, Micro. No! Gets a couple of his Dragoons hit by that mine where not his observer in the wrong place, but his Cal still has a very sizable force. Still those tanks moving out. The Scout being overall annoying. If he actually went in maybe for get one more Scout out there, he might actually be able to prevent those SCVs from doing any sort of repairing. A Vulture's going to plant down mines all across the low ground here. There is going to be a Zealot bomb. There's going to be a Zealot bomb. The Marines in there to take some shots. And there is the Zealot bomb. I didn't see any Zealot bomb yet. Yeah, come on, your shuttle's taking a lot of hits. Doing the Zealot bomb. Zealot finally coming there. The shuttle is going to go down from one more hit. Yep, goes down. But the Scout does some revenge. But still a lot of forces being picked off of Cal's. He did manage to get a decent Zealot bomb off. No mine drags. Were too effective. Still, he has his initial Arbiter already producing his second one, so the race is going to be able to add Cloak to this, force a lot of scans on that. Some Goliaths out there just now coming out for him. Still that Scout being annoying, but the Goliath in there, so he's going to force that Scout back. He wants to keep that Scout alive because it's an investment. It's a big investment, so, want to keep that alive. Still tank's going to start showing in Natural Expo as soon as that barracks come in there. Oh, it's going to take an age to take that out. Meanwhile, Cal's actually going to move across his mineral only, going to try to do some damage there, but he's going to get his shell Dragoons, and a Scout going to come in there like, tanks, die, leave my homeland, go away. It's going to take an age to pick those off. Goliath's going to come in there as well, and Scout's just, okay, so he's going to attack the barracks, force that off. So at the very least, Scout's useful in that. It does a decent amount of anti-air damage. Cal, meanwhile, actually moved across the middle, has Arbiter support some of the Dragoons. Has to be very careful not to lose those to mines, though. Still a lot of Vultures. HiyA really utilizing these Vultures well, planting on mines all over the place, and still just competing 2 base on 2 base. I think Cal, picking up a lot of those mines there, but I think Cal might have, I'm not quite sure if he's picked up a 3rd base yet. HiyA's picking up his mineral only now. Cal, picking up his mineral only as well. There's actually a mine there waiting to kill a lot of things. Scout still desperately trying to pick off that barracks, but a lot of damage has been done. A lot of mining stopped at this Natural Expo. So Cal, constantly being pressured. Vultures yet again coming up the ramp and just has that shuttle inside. Nothing to bomb from it. Darn. Well, you got that almost dying Dragoon. Why not just, utilize it, bomb it? But he's actually thinking of going for a counterattack with Arbiter to support. And it might be a good idea, might not be. He has some observers to support as well. His Natural Expo is going to get picked off. And he just does not manage to pick off tanks due to those civs being all pesky and repairing and doing that thing. So a couple of Dragoons actually going to mill around here and catch a lot of tanks and such. I'm wondering whether Cal's thinking of going for sort of attacking from the back, attacking those forward forces from the back. Is going to attack on top of the ramp. Going to have the Arbiter, though. Has to be very careful not to pick that off. The Cloak really coming in handy here. Tanks, some scans being used by HiyA, but these tanks getting cleared off really well. He really needs to clean up this tank group inside of his own main. I think with the forces he has in the Arbiter to support it, would be able to do that. Now, finally going to lose his Scout. No, he's not going to lose his Scout. Or will he? Yeah, Marine's coming in close now. Nexus goes down. Scout going to go down momentarily. Shuttle's still there, dropping some Zealots on top of stuff, but no mines. They're close for him to drag by. And Cal's mineral only going to get, heavily ransacked. No mining going on there. He has only his main to mine, and probably not doing too well. Vultures might actually take this down. Finally going to go for this full attack. Has an Arbiter in there. Decided now backing off. The Cloak, not enough. Scans coming in for HiyA, but Cal desperately trying to pressure this Natural Expo. I'm not really quite sure what Cal can do back to get in this game. He does have the Arbiters out there. He does have that Scout that's desperately trying to kill something, but can't. Just the Arbiter's not being utilized. He's distance mining gas from the second assimilator. Can't save it. Nexus is mineral only. That's going to... Okay, the Arbiter comes in with some forces at the back. Getting mined right into that Dragoon, and a lot of this stuff getting picked off. One Arbiter to fight back several Vultures. Another mine going to hit some Dragoons. Probe's going to run towards that mineral only to try to do some Dragoons as well. Still has that Scout in there. They're slowly but surely killing tanks. Takes an age. More mines going to hit. Oh, man. Cal just not on target this game. Just really feel he's not quite on target. Pressured from very early on. And not really managing to get himself into the position needs to be. Is mining from his mirror only, but not really much else going on. One DT going to come out, but mine's going to pick it off in seconds. Going to lose his command center, his mirror only. Tanks pushing on all sides. So HiyA bring the game here, and I have to live with an MSL without Cal after his magnificent performance last season, getting to the semifinals where he got completely destroyed by Jaedong, the eventual champion. But he had a good run nonetheless. Unfortunately, this time around, it's going to get knocked down there at 32, so I'm kind of disappointed, hoping this is not the story for the entire thing. But still, HiyA bringing pretty good games. Oh, Nex is being planted behind the minerals, hoping to hide it, but Probe getting picked off, and just the death throws going on right now here for Cal. Cal really has no chance of getting back into this. HiyA's mining on. I'm not actually even sure if he managed to pick up the 9 o'clock. I think it actually got picked off. Stasis finally coming in, picking up some of those tanks. The Dragoons might actually manage to mop up here, but Goliath will most likely pick off the Arbiter. Has to be very careful in that. But HiyA's right now picking up his upper left hand. He's only been mining from two bases a long time, but he's done enough damage, done enough pressure. Not that many forces left inside that base. Arbiter like, no. You want to get killed by a scout? I didn't think so. So go away. Yeah, he's gonna manage to pick off some of those tanks at the front, but still just does not have the true production, does not have the economy to continue fighting this. Arbiter desperately trying to cloak that one single scout so he can pick off that tank, so the Dragoons can come in and do the rest. I feeling safe enough to do that now. Tank can't attack those cloaked units. Has a couple Arbiters on the scout and some troops. And HiyA really not very heavy on the troops, but has more. Oh, losing an Arbiter there, and every Arbiter for now counts. Scan going off there. That wasn't really as necessary. Oh, man, Shuttle goes down as well. Everything going wrong for Cal here. Trying to produce something for that Nexus to try to mine those minerals, but just in a desperate situation right now. The Arbiter is going for one more stasis, another stasis. The Arbiter is going to get picked off. Oh, just managed to save one Arbiter. Picking off some of those mines with scouts. The scout finally dies. So the Dragoons are going to come in here, trying to pick off as they can. Arbiter's coming in to support, to cloak. So overall doing a good job, but no mining in his main. Yeah, finally has some probes here at the mineral only, so a little bit of mineral intake. Manages to surround these tanks here, and most likely will actually manage to pick these off. But, oh, God, just HiyA picking up his upper left hand. He's still pushing out with some, they're very, very little, kind of piecemeal, but still enough to do this. Arbiter goes down. All the Arbiters, one more Arbiter in there, but not nearly enough Dragoons. This is going to be the last forces that Cal has on the ground. It loses the Arbiter already, and nothing but these Dragoons not nearly canyon close enough to fight these tanks. Tanks in a huge group, so stasis would have been huge there, but not enough. That Nexus now getting it picked off. The last probes, the last mining for Cal. Cal just, being stubborn, not wanting to GG. These last few goons are going to try to come in, and you can pretty much spot he's in a horrible position. Not mining whatsoever now, unless I think some of the probes are still alive for that. But finally GG coming in from Godzilla. And HiyA, you looked at this group, you probably didn't expect HiyA to be one of the people moving out. But he's played pretty well. I feel actually this match was pretty much sloppy on both players' parts, so kind of disappointed there. You kind of probably heard in my voice. I was like, yeah, you're going attacking, you're going there. I actually feel if Cal had gone for carriers, he would have been able to take this. It's a map that's better suited for Arbiters, definitely, match point that is, but still feel that carriers, if he'd taken carriers, he might have actually done some more damage, especially if he'd hit them, but you know, what ifs, maybes, and all those things don't matter whatsoever. So we're going to see what happens. HiyA and Great, a.k.a. Hades, being the guys that move out, and Cal and Yarnak, most likely the two favorites, or Cal definitely, getting knocked out. So what are you going to do? GG, guys, wrenching out. Thanks for wrenching out. That's what I said there. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed. I am going to go and rest up because my brain feels like it's melting. It feels like it's on heroin, except it's not on heroin, but it's a lot like in that commercial where a chick takes the egg and presses it down on a table and smacks it with that frying pan. That's kind of what my brain feels like right now because I'm tired because I was casting Winners League with Nuke. I hate that guy. No, not really. I love that guy. So later, guys. Bringing on Group E. I think that's next eventually. Sorry these games are coming a little bit late, but we're pretty much getting all of the MSL. We got 2 groups playing a day, kind of unprecedented, and they're being played through very quickly. So I'm going to try to follow up as fast as I can. GG.